You say you're broke, you say you're trying, but let's be real. If trying made people rich, the whole world would be millionaires. You're not broke because life's unfair. You're broke because you've been comfortable being average. And deep down, you know it. But I'm not here to insult you. I'm here to wake you up. Because if you don't face this truth now, 5 years from today, you'll still be broke, still dreaming, still scrolling motivational videos, wondering why nothing changes. So let's talk about the real reason you're still broke and how to destroy it before it destroys your life. This isn't another get-rich-quick speech. This is about the mindset, discipline, and habits that separate the people who stay broke from the ones who build wealth from nothing. Because the truth is brutal, but freeing. Money doesn't change your life. You do. And if you don't change you, no amount of money will stay in your hands for long. So sit tight. What you're about to hear might hurt, but it will also set you free. The system wants you broke. Not poor, broke. Because when you're broke, you keep working just enough to survive, but never enough to escape. You've been fed lies since childhood. Go to school, get good grades, find a stable job, and everything will be fine. But here's what they don't tell you. That system was built to create employees, not entrepreneurs. Workers, not winners. The school taught you how to follow orders, not how to create wealth. It taught you to fear failure instead of chasing opportunity. And so you grew up believing money was evil, rich people were lucky, and comfort was success. But that's the trap. Because when comfort feels like success, you stop fighting for more. And the sad part? You convince yourself you're doing okay, when in reality, you're drowning slowly in average. You're not broke because of your job. You're not broke because of your country. You're broke because of your mindset. Let me explain. Every decision you make comes from what you believe you deserve. If deep down you think you're not capable of more, you'll never demand more from life. When you get money, you spend it fast, not because you're careless, but because you don't believe you can create more. That's why people blow paychecks and bonuses. They see money as temporary. And that's the real curse. Not poverty itself, but poverty thinking. Poverty thinking says, I'll start when I have more money. I can't risk this. What if I fail? I don't have connections. I don't have time. I don't have luck. That's how you kill your own potential before it even breathes. The rich aren't smarter than you. They just think differently. They believe money is a tool, not a treasure. They use it to grow, to invest, to buy time. Meanwhile, most people use money to escape their pain, buying things they don't need to impress people who don't care. You don't need another side hustle idea. You need to fix your relationship with money. Money doesn't change who you are. It exposes who you are. If you're lazy, money amplifies laziness. If you're disciplined, money amplifies freedom. So if you're broke, start the paycheck. Let's be brutally honest. You already know what's killing your wallet. You just keep pretending not to see it. 1. You live for the weekend. You grind Monday to Friday just to waste it all Saturday night. You celebrate survival instead of success. 2. You spend before you earn. Every raise, every bonus, gone before it even hits your account. You upgrade your phone, your car, your clothes, but not your mind. 3. You chase comfort. You say, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes next month, and next month becomes next year. Comfort is a silent killer. It feels good, but it steals your future. 4. You hang around the wrong people. Broke people love company. They talk about dreams but never take action. If your circle doesn't challenge you,
Your circle is your cage. 5. You avoid risk. You play safe, even when safe is killing you slowly. You want growth without discomfort and success without sacrifice. But every millionaire you admire once risked being broke to escape being average. 6. You don't track your money. You know your favorite influencer's birthday, but not your monthly expenses. You work hard for money, but never tell it where to go. That's not income, that's chaos.
The truth? You don't need to work harder, you need to work smarter. You don't need more hours, you need more direction. Wealth is not about luck, it's about There's a day that changes everyone's life. A day when you wake up and say, I'm done. Done being broke, done blaming life, done waiting for luck. It's not a magical day, it's a decision. Maybe it's the day your card declines at the store. Maybe it's the night you can't sleep because the bills are due. Maybe it's when you realize your parents worked their whole lives and never escaped the struggle. That pain? That's your turning point, if you use it. The difference between broke people and rich people is simple. Rich people turn pain into power. Broke people turn pain into pity. You've got to get angry, not at life, but at your own excuses. You've got to look in the mirror. Family doesn't deserve to inherit your financial trauma. They deserve freedom, and that starts with you. Wealth begins in your mind long before it shows in your bank account. Start thinking like someone who's already free. Here's how. Stop saying, I can't afford it. Instead, say, how can I afford it? Your words shape your reality.
Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline builds empires. Invest in knowledge before you invest in things. Books, courses, mentors, they pay you forever. Turn consumption into creation. Every minute you scroll, someone else is building. Which side do you want to be on? Play the long game. Real wealth isn't made overnight. It's built in silence, through habits nobody sees. And here's the ultimate truth. Money doesn't come to those who need it. It comes to those who deserve it through value. If you solve bigger problems, you earn bigger rewards. That's how life works. Imagine this. 6 months from now, you're no longer broke. Not because you won the lottery, but because you changed. You wake up early. You plan your day. You control your spending, and you invest in yourself. People start noticing. They ask, what happened? And you'll smile and say, I finally stopped lying to myself. That's the payoff. Not the money itself, but the person you had to become to earn it. Because real wealth isn't just about dollars. It's about discipline. It's about the peace that comes from knowing you're not at the mercy of your bank balance anymore. So if you're broke, stop running from it. Face it. Learn from it. Because being broke is temporary, but staying broke is a choice. No one's coming to save you. No government, no friend, no miracle. It's you versus your excuses. And when you finally decide to fight back, you'll realize you were never broke. You were just unfocused. Focus builds wealth. Excuses build poverty. If this message hits you, don't just scroll away. Comment, "This ends with me." Because when you speak it, you claim it. Then hit subscribe, not for motivation, but for transformation. Because every week, we expose another lie that keeps you broke and replace it with the truth that sets you free.